Hey guys, welcome to it. Week 10 Daily Advanced Madden. Some crazy action around the league. Some heavyweight versus heavyweight action. Some great middleweight tilts. It was just a great day in the league. And the phenomenal highlights. A good package of highlights today. I'm sure you will be entertained. Let's get into all the action. Starting things off, it's going to be the champs at 8-1, taking on Zona at 6-2. And here, unbelievable pick in the end zone. Make it a 104-yard interception return for a touchdown. They were down 6 at this point, and that's a big play in the game. And fast forward, over again. Unbelievable job lurking underneath, and Murphy Bunting's already run one back, and I guess he's still tired, so he's like, you know what, you take it. You go get it for us, and Davis III's not going to make any mistakes here. No one's going to catch him. This would be the difference in the ball game. Two big pick sixes from basically the end zone, and Ryan and his Buccaneers move to 9-1 on the season. Big NFC South matchup. It's going to be 4-1-2's Panthers into Matt Cole's Falcons. And, you know, some people doubting Matt Cole's run game, apparently. I mean, I never have, but, I mean, just in case you're wondering, yeah, Balaj can run the ball, and this would tie it at 14 at the time. And fast forward, Justin Fields orchestrating, you know, a little streak up the seam, and just like that, cutting into the 31-21 lead that the Falcons held, and on the ensuing drive, getting some pressure and push, and Blackburn just backpedaling, looking for space, trying to get it away to anywhere. Ball comes out of the hand, and I believe that was Shaq Thompson getting into the end zone. Make the final 51-44. Absolute barn burner in Atlanta, and just like that, the Panthers are going to move to 8-1 on the season. Get Moss Bears into Denver to take on the Broncos, and there it is, that run game, literally the best run game in the league right now, the Chicago Bears. And on defense, no mistakes, taking care of it on both sides of the ball. Now this is taking on Life's Broncos, who come in with a great record. They've knocked off a lot of phenomenal competitors. And Get Moss doing it yet again today. 27-17 win to go to 6-4 in the NFC North. Mitchie's Browns into Minnesota to take on his favorite team, the Vikings. And it's a copycat league. Doing my best Vita Vea. Marcus Levy, second-year player. Look at that, big man with the mitts over the shoulder. I used to do that in Ultimate Team back in 2018. Forgot it was a thing. They let the big man catch sometimes. And Copycat League, thank you, Zona, for this one. Motion him out. Come on, motion him out. There goes Disley. Open that little seam. There we go. Copycat League, wheel route. Is it going to be open? He can't stick with him forever. Thanks for the touchdown. Zona. Now here, ever feel like Jason Barker just belongs on that side of the field? We move him over, we plant him there. And did it work? Apparently it did! Jason Barker, now what side you come out of this matters a lot. You better go that way. Yeah, nice job. It was 21-14 at the time. That would have been a tying drive for Mitchie's Browns, but no one's going to catch Jason Barker. Off to the races. That would make it 28-14. Tight ball game in Minnesota. K-Mac squeaking it out 31-21. to move to 4-6 on the season as he continues to chase in the NFC North. This might be the greatest individual effort I've ever seen in a Madden football game. Isaiah Rodgers down 21-10. Not the Niners down 21-10. Isaiah Rodgers is down 21-10. And
that's his third of the year. That's my boy from the Colts, our actual returner. He's sick.
You heard it, JJ, that's his guy, Isaiah Rodgers, Colt in real life, and you know JJ loves his Colts. And Baltimore's still up 21-17. Who are you going to test? Isaiah Rodgers. You don't test Isaiah Rodgers after he had that huge kick return for a touchdown, and you can bring this one back a long way too, making all the big men miss, and then, you know, one skinny dude able to catch up a little bit on the sideline there.
Isaiah, another return. That was a terrible throw. Why would you throw that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
JJ and Connor, good buddies, letting them know it wasn't the read, and also, don't kick to him.
Do it. kick it to him. Oh, okay.
JJ can barely believe it. Isaiah Rodgers literally taking over a game like I've never seen someone take over a game. Phenomenal job by the Niners. Able to pull away in this one, make the final 52-35. Connor had 382 yards in the air. Great ball game over in San Francisco. Niners move to 6-3. Feeling the hot hand on the sticks. JJ went over to Fortnite right after. Look at that build to save some energy. Oh, final 2. Clutch and dubs. JJ having quite the day. Miller's Colts going play action, rolling right, and looks like somewhat of a level sales concept, but that wasn't the play. But look at the blocks. And I mean, hats off to the blockers, but hats off to Miller for creating those blocks. Just nice route to the end zone. But in the end, it was no limit slap, able to hang in there for a 17-14 win at home. Both squads moved to 3-6 in the AFC South. The People's Champ Skylar Dice into Buffalo to take on the Bills, and Josh Allen looking over to the right, and that acrobat just lit up the screen, just glowing. Now here over the top, over the middle, that's a tight window. No acrobat defense on that play. Eagles getting into the end zone. 41 points on the day for Skylar Dice's Eagles. They'll move to 5-5 in that crazy NFC East division where basically everyone's 5-5. Unbelievable. Speaking of that crazy NFC East, it's going to be Keese doing a great job in New York, hosting the New England Patriots. Killer B playing great ball all year. But today, it's going to be a 38-28 win for the Giants, who also moved to 5-4. Ridiculous ball game in Kansas City. Kingdom-minded 8-1, going into Kansas City. Grand Marquis 9-0, and what a battle. Bengals got out to a 21-7 lead. Grand Marquis just never quit, kept working, and at the end, able to pull out a 42-38 win at home to go to 10-0. A battle of 4-4's big NFC West matchup, and CJ Reigns and his Seahawks into playing with Chu's Arizona Cardinals make the final in this one 38-21 for the Cards, who move to 5-4 on the season. Also in the NFC West, it's going to be King XX21 moving to 8-2 with a huge win over the Saints, who played great ball on this day. 47-41 final. Eddie 393 yards through the air, but again, it's the Rams outlasting in this one. Chargers into Dallas to take on Javon's Cowboys, and in this one, absolute air attack both ways. 447 of 476 passing yards. In the end, is going to be the Cowboys 42-31 to move to 4-5 in that crazy NFC East. King Henry's had some of the biggest wins all season long. Today, hosting the Packers needing a win to re-enter the playoff picture, and they go and get it. 28-21 your final for Green Bay in this one. Johnny's football team picking up some big wins lately, hosting Mike Johnson's New York Jets, and tight game down to the wire, 42-34 the final. The Washington football team falling to 5-5 in that tight NFC East. Meanwhile, it's Mike Johnson's Jets moving to 7-3 in the AFC East. Our MyMadden.com offensive player of the week, Emmanuel Hall, 12 catches, 231 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And on the defensive side of the ball, it's Calvin Joseph with 11 tackles, a forced fumble, and 2 sacks. And if there was a special teams player of the week, it would have to be Isaiah Rodgers' phenomenal job out in San Francisco. There you have it, guys. That's our look at Week 10. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. And for everybody at Daily Advanced Madden, I'm KMac33, wishing you a great day, and I will see you tomorrow with Week 11.